Again for the class 10 chapter 2 polynomials. Today we are taking the topic relationship between zeros and coefficients of polynomial. As we already know that this chapter maximum contains 6 marks, minimum it will contain 4 marks. Yesterday I already talked about this. This one we are knowing as a linear equation. And here we have to find zeros for that linear equation. The simple thing earlier we were doing is that we just have to shift all these things. We just have to keep x over here, remaining things that will shift. So here if we want to find 0 for this linear equation, we have to shift that b. So it will become minus b. And we have to make x alone. So this a will come down, and here we are getting minus b by a as one of the zeros of a polynomial. So we already know for the linear equation maximum we can get one and only one zero. Suppose if we are writing it in the form of example, that suppose if we having value as 5x plus 6 and we have to find value of x, means 0 of this given polynomial. The first thing that is that we have to compare it with 0 and we have to shift all the thing, means first we have to shift this 6, so it will become minus 6. Again the x is not alone, so we have to shift this 5 too. So it is in multiplication, it will come here and it will become divides. So value of x will become minus 6 by 5. So for the given polynomial 5x plus 6 having 1 0, that is as minus 6 by 5. As we have discussed about a linear polynomial, now you can see this one is a quadratic polynomial which having degree as 2, and I have taken one example. Here is the example is x square plus 5x plus 6 and which is equals to 0. Now here the topic is that we have to find 0 for this given polynomial. We have already learned that if any quadratic formula is given, we can solve it by splitting the middle term. It means we have to see here that what is the coefficient of x square. Here is 1, so we can say that 6 ones are 6. Means we have to take factors of 6 and the factors will be added and it becomes 5x. So here we will see in a rough work that 6 having how many factors? So 1 is 6 ones are 6, and if we are adding it, it will become 7. So we cannot take this one. So here again we will take the factors of 6 as 2 3s are 6 and 2 plus 3 as 5. So we got our factors as 2x and 3x, and this is called as splitting the middle term. Now on the place of this 5x we have to substitute that value, not substitute I can say, but the splitted term of 5x which is 2x and 3x, and the last term will remain same as it is, and we are keeping and comparing it with 0. Here we are separated it in a two terms. Here we can say that in a both term x is common, so we are taking out x as common. So in a bracket it will remain x plus 2. Here the symbol of plus is there, so we are keeping plus as it is. Here 6 having factor as 3 2s are 6, means in both of this term 3 is common, so we are taking it out. So what will remain in the bracket? That will be x plus 2. So here we can see that two brackets are same, as we earlier discussed in 9th standard. When two brackets are same, keep it, means write it as one, and the whatever things remain, write it in another bracket. So here we wrote. So here we got two factors for that polynomial, and that was quadratic polynomial. So we got two brackets, which is one of is x plus 2 and one is x plus 3. And when we are comparing it with 0, means x plus 2, if we are comparing it with 0, we are getting the value as what? X equals to minus 2. And here again, when we are comparing another bracket, which is x plus 3, which is equals to 0, we are getting another 0 as minus 3. So that was the topic, that when quadratic formula is there, we are getting two zeros for it. So here we got two zeros. One is x equals to minus 2 and another is x equals to minus 3. So in a 10th standard, we have to do one new thing. These things we were doing till the last year. Here we have to do, that is sum of the zeros, and the another thing is product of the zeros. Means you have to add minus 2 plus minus 3, and you have to make product of it, means minus 2 into minus 3. So here you will get minus 2 as it is, plus minus will become minus only. Minus 2 minus 3 will become minus 5. And here minus minus will become plus because it is product, and 2 3s are, it will become 6. So here for 10th standard, our new topic is that for quadratic formula we have to find sum of the zero and the product of the zero. See you soon for the exercise. Now today's topic was relationship between zeros and coefficient of the polynomial, which could be asked for the board exam, and it will contain 2 or 3 marks. Have a good day. See you.